which should be a big thing for
And
them.
it'll put Minana Evos in contention.
Yeah.
That'll make them so much closer to the other teams that are bubbling in the playoffs qualification, and it's so difficult for TNC.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, if
man.
I'm not mistaken, they might actually surpass Omega in terms of the
Let me
score.
double check that as you guys
I know
talk.
Omega's at 9. Minana even going to this one's at 8.
Yes.
If ever they score 3 points, they'll be at 11, and they have a playoff slot. Not fully secured, of course, but they go past Omega.
You're absolutely right. I just checked the website. By the way, you could visit the website for updated stats. It's updated right after the broadcast ends. And right now, we are looking at game number 2 of TNC versus Minana Evos. And let me just correct myself over there. It's updated in real time.
Is it?
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Yep,
Matt.
we got people working in the back as soon as the matches end, just changing it and fixing it up so that people who can't watch know exactly what's going down.
Yes, sir. And looking at the emblem build here, we are seeing a lot of ruptures coming in from TNC, but movement speed is the answer for Minana Evos.
Yeah, I mean, they could just reiterate again on what they did in game number 1. I mean, reiteration is the key word for these two lineups. TNC said, let's try this out again. And maybe this time with a little bit more burst, but a little bit more pressure towards, again, Goyo to have a really great game alongside King Kong. Might be a bit more difficult.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He's so aggressive, and he's winning that fight. I mean, 1v3 at a minute and change.
That's just the power of the joy. The moment you hit the perfect rhythm, I think the, what do you call that again? Spell? Lifesteal?
Heavy spin catches Goyo. Drawn first blood. Lancey gets the kill, and now Bentings doing his best to repair the situation. Desperation Stomp keeping Lancey in check. He flickers out. TNC can't find a way to clap back.
King Kong was too busy trying to score that perfect rhythm and didn't cast that rhythm of joy immediately.
The damage share among junglers, actually, King Kong is leading the league amongst this entire team. So,
Wow.
majority of the damage of TNC Pro Team actually comes from King Kong. Well, I mean, 18% of it. So, highest amongst all junglers.
And that's a big achievement, especially if you're up against Carl TZ and Kyle TZ. That's some elite company that you're in.
He's one of the few carry junglers left, and now Turtle fight coming up. Lord JM coming in with the black dragon form, circling around, goes into Dragonoid form as Kaizen goes ahead and secures the turtle for Minana Evos.
Minana Evos having great secure on the first objective of the game and didn't even burn his retribution. So he could go to try and steal away a bit of stuff coming in from TNC. Minana Evos looking to have a very good early game so far.
That's one of the things that I scratch my head about when it comes to TNC Pro Team. When you know that they've already lost an objective, but instead of trying to go somewhere else, maybe clear the lane immediately, get resources immediately, it's like they spend a little bit too much time just standing there, seeing if they could respond to or react to something that their opponents would do. And little things like that snowball and just end up becoming a big thing.
Yeah, that's what they call analysis paralysis. You're taking too much time to think of the next move, and that puts your opponents 2 steps ahead.
Yeah, you know, there are a few times where you should do more than think more. I feel like TNC has to strike that balance at some point. As Minana Evos, the gold lead is still growing. It's now 1,000 and a bit of change over there. TNC still catching up, though.
Oh, Kaizen headbutts through the wall, spots 3, puts a few beads on Goyo. No engage here.
And this is starting to be bothering for TNC, considering that they are running the early game lineup with Goyo here with a Petrify. We haven't seen a lot of proactive plays yet.
Oh no, not looking good for Innocent. Heavy spin coming in from the north, and he gets displaced with a blazing duet. Kaizen gets the kill.
The movement of Minana Evos around the map, so unified. Just fantastic to watch. TNC Pro Team look like they're scrambling. They don't know where to make plays. They don't know which one to prioritize to next. Minana Evos, to them, everything is clear. You pressure this at that time, we go here at that time.
And I'm loving it. Minana Evos looking at this game very methodically. A very, very different Minana Evos if we look at week 1. TNC now struggling really hard. Minana, they could just go again and again and, I guess, take out Innocent in the early game.
Now, Turtle spawned one more time, and Kaizen with the pull. Look at this heavy pixel brush. Bentings couldn't even check. Does he know? Lord James is there. King Kong crossing the threshold, looking to steal a few things away from Kaizen. because I'm not so sure if AJ and Bentings can do anything to steal away this turtle from Minana Evos.
Oh, look at that. Retribution used to secure it, and King Kong having a hard time securing his own purple buff.
Here we go. Lord JM kicks him out of Minana Evos' jungle. Ain't no Grant Purple happening here. And will Lord JM get punished? Dragonoid form in. He's going 3v1.
No!
4v1, and King Kong slays.
A bit too aggressive for Jake Long over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, going to that 4v1, I'm quite sure that they didn't expect for the Petrify combo to not land. The Petrify was a bit too early.
And because of that whole aggressive sequence, that opened up bottom lane. Ajay smelled blood and played Demolition Man. Quick push.
All right, so TNC Pro Team, they're starting to eke out a little bit more wins. See if they can continue this trend. You really just have to watch out here for the movements of Spider Miles and Lancy. They've been on point with the rest of their team. Looking at the items, DHS already for the Claw, Corrosion Scythe for the Scary. A Hunter Strike actually was rushed here by Lord JM. So this is them really wanting to end this quick. They don't want to give TNC any time or space.
The damage coming in from the Yu Zhong right now is just really good, especially with that Hunter Strike early on. He could just 100 to none, even King Kong in front of his face.
You're waiting about 8 seconds until his full combo comes in. Holy healing. Oh, and the blessing stuns Bentings enough to take so much damage. And now Lancy AR about to get taken down. Goyo finally finds one. Ajay into the back with the penalty zone, and Lord JM, he knows that there's no more fights going on here. Cuts the wave.
I say that's a win for TNC. That's Bentings versus for Lancy, and King Kong still looking for more. Doesn't really get the
amazing duet takes him out. Serves up the kill to Spider Miles.
Misses the rhythm and dashes to his death.
An overestimation there. It might have been lost in the loop that the Petrify was still available in Lord JM, because that entire sequence before that, Lord JM didn't commit the Petrify.
Yep, it was the perfect control from Minana Evos, and the wrong aggression from TNC allows Minana Evos to score the last turtle of the game.
That's desperation at this point.
Whoa, heavy spin by Kaizen. Goyo right out of his ult. And now Doming AR, what's
4v1 Doming.
Oh, scary.
Why you gotta do it like that? 4v1 inside the purple buff of TNC. No fear whatsoever. He's just dealing a lot of damage too. 3 out of 4 kills that Minana Evos he has touched.
Wow. He has a, what's the name of that guy? Midas? He has the Midas touch.
Yeah, he has.
Everything he touches turns into gold.
That's true. That's like 300 times 3. Oh wait, assists cost like 150 depending on how much you do.
So it's a lot of gold.
That's still a lot of gold, and that's 110. Doming AR, still the Doming that we know, just gets a lot of gold around the map. One of the best gold laners if you're looking at isolated play. For someone who plays a lot of AoE marksman, he does love isolation.
Yeah, the head of state of the Doming Nation here showing up. This is a courtesy call for him. And right now, 2K ahead. Minana Evos, they're just shrinking the map. This is so difficult. We were talking about how Innocent should be able to recover. That's looking like a long shot.
I'm still waiting. Like it's gonna take a bit of time, but hopefully TNC could buy that for Innocent to at least deal a bit of damage early on. But again, the displacement that Minana Evos has is a bit bothering, especially if you don't even have Purify. You do have the Flicker to reposition yourself, but the moment you get pinned down, you're dead.
The Claw's already on the way to the 3rd item. We're getting close to, it's a 1,300 gold lead. Oh, that's a good catch.
Lancy walked right into the wrong bush, and now Minana was looking to repair the situation. Doming AR smells blood, trying to find Goyo, unable to engage, and TNC walks away with a sneaky kill.
That's good. TNC finally finds something. 1 kill before the Lord on Lancy. Once again, Lancy looking to be the prime target this time around. That's his 2nd death in a row.
Okay.
Oh, Doming AR walks into that bush. And he doesn't use his Purify, so it looks like TNC, even they were skittish about pulling their ults.
And right now, Minana Evos would be the ones trying to hold
Flicker! Minnow and Fury on Bentings, starting it up, popping Spider Miles. King Kong scores a kill. Kaizen AR trying to punish his jungler on the other side. Now King Kong in. And he dashes on through, dodging even a turret shot. And that allows TNC to be a man up in this Lord fight.
King Kong finally online! Doming, though, trying to find a kill. Goyo with the rough waves to escape. And now Lord is reset. Still held on by KZ and then things.
It doesn't look good here for the Lord, for TNC Pro Team, but it is still similar to how we were mentioning it earlier, still closer than Minana Evos thinks now this time around.
Yeah,
There's a shot here for TNC actually. But look at Doming.
Big show of skill as well coming in from King Kong. A lot of us thought that he would be dead at that moment, but he said no. Now, Dragon Form coming in from Lord JM, finds Ben Things, goes all the way to the back line.
Looking for a combo. He's holding on to his Petrify. Spots Innocent. By this time, doesn't quite yet pull the trigger. Lord here at a third of its health. Lord JM are holding on to the Dragonoid form. Lord gets reset. Now King Kong drawing line straight into the back. And they can't hold him down. The Joy walks away. King Kong still alive. Lord soft reset here at half health.
Yeah, half health on the Lord. This is crucial for TNC. Some gold lead for Minana Evos means they hurt even further, but the Lord is taken down by Kazan.
Perfectly hit with the Retribution and Spider Miles. A declaration of dominance saying, you know what? Good call. No.
Oh, and they keep tossing that thing around. Ooh, okay. Thought he was going to do it again. No. That was such a good read by Minana Evos, knowing that TNC Pro Team, they were out of their timers, man.
Oh! Lord JM, what was that? Second time this game that he got caught off. A punish. I don't think he was aware. He was about Goyo. Gets spotted.
Swim.
Maybe recalling wasn't the good call. Not right there. He walks away.
Good pickup coming in from TNC as the Lord pushes down on their base. They could melt it down quite quickly. This is a level 1 Lord, and they do have Innocent for that. But looks like Domine are trying to find blood here. A lot of movement speed coming in from King Kong as they defend their lanes.
TNC Pro Team, what can they do? At this point, it's all defense. It's all reaction. Unless King Kong finds a really good opportunity to try and burst either Doming or Spider Miles and then get on out of there. But it has to be synchronized by TNC.
Oh, here we go from the back. Kazan with the heavy spin, pinning down Ajay. Oh, the holy baptism wasn't enough to stop him. A penalty zone from Ajay, but no one home to catch it. Nobody goes down.
Yeah.
Great scrum from TNC.
Despite the ultimates being burnt in that fight, they were able to survive on both ends, and this is really good. We are waiting 1.5 minutes for the next big Lord, but King Kong, Doming, hurting each other quite well there. And I'm just excited to see the late game of both gold laners here. Who comes on top? It's like both of them have different jobs anyway, right?
Yeah, right now it's so much easier for Doming to just really shine with it, with how mobile he can be, how more often he can move. Innis is going to be able to shine with the team fight if ever TNC give him enough space. But that's why you see Benthing's really sticking to Innocent as closely as he can, because he knows he needs to conserve those knockups, that Minoan Fury, for whenever Doming enters, because he's the biggest threat alongside Lord JM to the survival of Innocent.
Yeah, and Innocent really has to survive if TNC wants a piece, but look at the damage coming in from Lancy. Just a bit too much to handle, and now Kazan!
Goes in with a headbutt, heavy spin, displacing Innocent, but it's not going to be a good engage as Innocent flickers on out of the way.
And look at the emotes coming in from Minana Evos. They've been spending, using this no emote for the entire game, the entire laning phase, trying to crawl under the skin of TNC. And hopefully it's not working, because TNC has to keep their cool if they want to not crumble towards the mid game as we wait for the Luminous Lord.
Okay. Look at the play right now by TNC Pro Team. They're looking for a potential pickoff. So now they're putting a little bit more pressure onto the hands of Goyo in terms of, hey, you go into the opposite lane, try to get a pickoff there. But Minana Evos might be reading into this.
It might just be looking for TNC to burn a few spells here and there before they go all in. Minana Evos, they have shown a lot of mastery around the Lord Dance. We could see that the practice paid off, that they are really going all in, as Kazan said, and the communication is evident as well. TNC will be the ones challenging this Lord away from Minana Evos. 5-man strong Ben Things will lead the charge. Can he?
Here we go. Innocent looks like he's overcommitting here. Penalty zone coming in with a Minoan Fury. Black Dragon form in, and we're looking for it. Kaizen goes down. Innocent scores. Blade coming in. King Kong scores the Lord. Now Benting's looking for a kill. Ain't no one home.
Spider Miles.
Cutting the lines. Look at the back. It's a 4v4. They're looking to wipe him out. Minana Evos TNC lives in this bush. There goes Bentings. And Ajay goes down. It's just King Kong left. With that said, Minana Evo's gonna clean house.
The Luminous Lord is secured by King Kong, but they can't even use it. King Kong's the only survivor for the side of TNC as the top lane wave goes online.
Oh, the sad thing was you could see it coming from a mile away. They might have gotten the Lord, but something wrong, something very minimal in terms of their exit point. Out of that Lord, they were just trapped in a sandwich. And again, this is what you watch out for when you're up against a Claude and a Rafaela. Their ability to counter-punish after a major sequence like that is way too good.
Oh no, King Kong wants to take out Lancey. Lancey gets away! Lord JM looking to try and finish him off. He's 10 seconds off his Petrify. He might go down. Pops his Black Dragon form. King Kong still staying. I think the call from Ajay is we can fight this, we can fight this. Bentings holding on to his Minoan Fury, they disengage.
Yeah.
Still, the mid lane turret holds true for TNC. It has been outstanding for a long ass time now.
Yeah, and right now, King Kong, it seems like they've taken off any weights from his arms and shoulders, everything. It's just like, okay, just do whatever the hell you want. Try to find a way to take someone down, to get us back into this game, for us to win this game. And that might be a very high-risk mentality, but at this point, it's better than nothing.
He needs to get the job done. And it looks like Minana Evos are also throwing no caution to the wind as they're allowing Doming Air to just call the shots, say, you know what, push what you need to push, go where you need to go, because this next Lord might be the last one.
Yeah, and I do think King Kong is with the mentality of somebody has to step up. If nobody's going to do it, then it has to be me. The king of the jungle, King Kong now trying to find that win for TNC. And they will be rotating up top and will be getting that turret as well. And as of the recent minutes in this game, TNC, they've been finding objectives, which is good for them.
All right, TNC Pro team. Let's see if they'll find a way to open up the map a bit more. But give their own pressure.
Kaizen finds Bentings, forces out a flicker. Black Dragon form from Lord JM. Check out Goyo, he's going for the flank. Lord JM backs off. This might not be a good engage. Penalty zone by Ajay on the 3. And the answer back from Lord JM. He goes down. Goyo looking for 1.
Goyo!
So far, TNC are making it happen. 3 for none. 3 for none. The Phoenix is back in game 2.
And just before the Lord.
That's right. But I don't think they even want to go for the Lord. TNC wants to burn up, fire up, and take it all the way because they smell victory.
Do they want to end it?
It looks like they do. They're going to take down his inhibitor, and there's just not enough firepower. Dumbing AR forced to BMI, very short range. He goes down at the price of Ajay. They trade, but it's just Lance AR left.
Minion waves, they don't have it. They're going to need to reset and go to the Lord.
Yeah, they can't end it right now because Kaizen and Spider Miles and the rest of the gang will be up online.
But that means they might actually be able to contest Minana Evos.
Oh no, they gotta rush this.
They have to rush it. Oh, that's fast, yeah.
They got it.
They're good.
We're good. Innocent.
Yeah.
Trust the damage. Trust the damage on the carry. They're good.
So fast.
TNC closed the gap. Ain't no gold lead here. 18 minutes in.
And this is so good for the side of TNC. Finally having that Evolve Lord on their side. A Lord that they can finally use. The last few objectives that they were able to take came at the price of their bodies. And without the bodies, they can't do anything.
Yeah, it was a really good call for TNC to delay the last hit on that Lord because they wanted for one more minion wave to go out and then the next one when they're a little bit more settled, when they're healed up, when they're gathered together. That's when they're gonna move forward, and here comes that Lord.
And now this Lord will be marching down mid lane. Looking at the item builds here, almost everybody's all filled up with 6 items, and our gold laner especially. A lot of defensive items for the side of Paldoming here, and with that Wind of Nature and Athena's Shield, surely he would survive the initial burst, but for TNC, all-out offense, they need to go all in if they want a Game 3.
Here we
They
go.
need to end this now.
Big wave down bot. And that
slow.
Evolved Lord in mid. King Kong very low, forcing both junglers out of the fight. Lord JM looking for a huge petrify, looking for that big combo. Ain't no one home. Lord here put at half of its health. Lancey AR already spent his ult. Took away IMU from Bentings. Minana Evos making quick work of the Lord with one inhibitor standing in bottom. At what? Just a couple of hits left. Innocent's gonna find it. And now they engage! Bentings in! Penalty zone in from Ajay! And that's disaster spell for Minana Evos as Lancey falls. Goyo finds his man. It's a 4v5.
Lord JM, he's trying to go for it. Goes through the wall, and he might just go down as well.
Bans the combo. It's a 3v5. The Phoenix Army, they're heating up.
Three
they're
waves.
burning up. They can do this. They are up 2 men. The body count slowly piling on. Spider Mouse just popped immortality in. The damage from Doming AR, it's adding up. Penalty zone, one more time as Ajay still lives.
Oh no!
Down by Doming AR. Clear the waves. The call is Spider Mouse just popped here by Bentings. It's just Doming AR left.
They're
It's
gone!
wiped out. TNC takes us to game number 3.
And finally, the Phoenix starts with an ember. Can they end with a flame? This winning moment is brought to you by our official sponsor, FWD Life Insurance. And what a comeback for TNC Pro Team.
But you saw the reactions, or lack thereof,